going to do is we're going to take a quick tour of the Flex automated system right here. So what you're seeing right here is an automated guided cart, and what this is it rolls into place to transfer the parts. This is a universal robot, which is an interactive robot. You'll notice that there's no fencing around it. Right now what it's doing is it's taking a picture using its vision system, and what it does is it took a little picture of that datum, and it took a little picture of this datum here, and that taught the position of it. So now what it's going to do, it's going to pull off parts off of a conveyor, and it's going to place them onto the cart. And then it's going to come to the base and get a base and put that into the cart. So that is how the universal is working. If we come over here, you'll take a look at these carts. You'll see they have a LiDAR vision system on right there. It's a laser scanner on the front, so these carts know if somebody is in the way, and that's why this part of the work cell doesn't have any fencing around it. This part does have fencing around it. There's some opaque fencing here. This is a hard physical barrier right here that you can't reach through, whereas this is a fence and you can get your fingers through it, but those are examples of physical barriers. Got an E-stop right there, and that happens to be an ABB robot right there. And on the end of that ABB robot, there is a suction cup gripper. So you see that it's using vacuum to pick that up, okay? Over here, there's another little inspection station. There's another vision system up there, and there's pressure-sensitive mats here, so that if you had to come in and you had to access the work cell here by stepping on the mat, that would cause the unit to stop, okay? And another work cell here in this zone is another FANUC robot. That's a big robot. That's got a standard parallel gripper on it right there, and that's just picking up the base and moving that around. And this is a roller conveyor. So there's all kinds of different conveyors and different types of robots on this system. Here's another system here for a conveyor system, and what this is another belt conveyor. Each one of these has a variable frequency drive in it, and so each one of these rolls up individually. It's kind of a cool little conveyor, okay? Over here in this zone is another FANUC robot. This robot, once again, is in a physical barrier, and it's got light curtains right there. So these light curtains allow the cart to come in and out without bringing the cell down and without ruining the functionality for safety purposes. This robot also has a vacuum gripper on the end, and so it uses a vision system and vacuum gripper to pick the parts up, okay? There's some other things going on over on, we have a manual lift right here, okay, to do some manual lifting. Over here is the human-machine interface, okay, so that tells you what's going on in the work cell. And there's the robot teach pendant that you can move the robot manually if you need to, if there's a problem, or check the status. Over here we have a chain link conveyor. So what this unit does is it transfers little carts around, and what they do is they move and feeds the parts into the other robot station. And then over here we have another robot. Once again, this is an ABB, and it's behind a physical barrier. And all these physical barriers are the same. They have this safety mechanism here where they're keyed. So you have to pull the key out, and then you can open up the gate. And that same thing when you close the gate and you put the key back in, that allows the system to be reset. So that's kind of what the robot system, Flex system is. It's got a variety of different automation devices on it, a lot of different safety devices and monitoring devices, sensors, robots, and conveyors, and it's all run on a programmable logic controller.